G'day everybody, that time of weekend, it's Sunday chat and I have got a list of things that I want to talk about. First of all, as you all know, I've always got my little sunshine with me in my videos. Even though she won't be in the video, she is here beside me on the bed. And here I've got Bailey. Now Bailey is the Bailey Reborn kit. I don't know who sculpted her. I'll have to do a look. And by my reckon, I think I got her from Gay Smith, the lady who did my last baby, who did little Harry. Now, my list, I'll get my list. Okay, the first one is something that's going on in the Reborn community. There's a couple of channels that have organised this. I know I only follow one of them. And what it is, it's the Reborn Halloween costume ball. And I follow the Strange Nursery, and you can go on there and get all the information, what you want, what it involves when actually dressing your babies. They're having preemie, newborn and toddler. You dress them in a holiday theme. You take photos and you send it off to Strange. And there's a prize for every entry, but there's also main prizes. To know more about what is going on with this ball, I'll actually put a link to the video from Strange in the description. Yes, her name is not Strange. I'm not quite sure what her name is, but she doesn't care. Call her Strange. She has a beautiful channel. She has babies that she actually created herself. So if you want to have a look at what this Reborn costume ball is, head on over to her channel. If you're not subscribed, subscribe to her channel, because she has some beautiful babies, which she has created herself. She actually has got a toddler, and she's also got a talking baby. Remember, we used to have Molly on Stephanie's channel? Well, you go over to Stranger's Nursery and we've got Yummy. And Yummy is such adorable. She is a Tink kit. And as I said, this Tink, Yummy, has been created by Strange. So go on over to her, look at the video and see if you want to enter. I won't be entering because I don't do Halloween. Halloween is actually, I know Americans go big, but Halloween actually started in Ireland. I actually did a video last year on about Halloween and how it's connected to the 1st of November, which is All Saints Day. So they're connected. I'll actually put a thing for that video up here somewhere. I'm hoping they're going in the right place. You know, on some videos you go and they've got these little things picking up. Well, I found out how to do that. So I'll actually put the link to that video. We'll actually tell you about Halloween and how it's connected to New Year's, sorry, not New Year's Day, All Saints Day. So, reminder, the Reborn Halloween costume ball, the Strange Nursery. Head on over to her, subscribe, and see if you want to enter. Something to do. Update on my IBS. It has been really good. I've still been eating, I've actually, last Saturday I changed back to gluten-free cornflakes and lactose-free milk. Everything was going good. I'm still eating normal bread. What else have I done? I brought some gluten-free pizzas from Woolies and I do enjoy them. They're a lot nicer than Domino's. I don't know, but they're smaller and they're nicer. They're just enough one serving, and I really do like them. This time I actually have pineapple on them. So when I go shopping next, I will actually get some more because they're really nice. I like them. I like me pizza. But I know with gluten, I know I'm not gluten intolerant. I've seem to got IBS, and IBS is actually, you don't have it all the time. From when I don't, because I know the time I had off from volunteering, it never affected me. Had no problems, nothing whatsoever. It wasn't until I started back volunteering is when it came in again. And I feel, I feel that my anxiety is actually contributes to it, because I get the bloated belly and the pains in the belly. I mean, my belly gets hard, and yeah, it is sometimes it's really painful. I mean, really painful. Something going on here. I've been sitting out in the sun before I started the video, wanting to get some rays, and I sat out on my chair and I just love it in the sunshine. We have beautiful sunshine at the moment. We are in spring, and we are in our 3rd week of spring. What's today? The 20th? Yeah, today's the 20th. And loving this weather. I was going to say, I wish we had this weather all year round, but then I think it would get boring. We had the same weather every day. I couldn't be anywhere where we wouldn't get rain. Excuse me, I've got an itchy eye. I couldn't be anywhere, as I said, where we couldn't get rain, or we couldn't get, I think it would be so draining, because we are used, because I'm growing up near the beach, always had rain. As I said, I couldn't move inland, so what is going on here? I don't know. I love where I live. Sunshine, rain, give it to me, you know. Wind, whatever. What we need is a good storm. I love a good storm. Really love it. IBS. Actually, it did start to play up Friday. I even had the belly was hard. It was bloated, and a bit of pain. But I actually am using, I think it's Ibergast. It's good for it. It helps relieve the bloating and the pain. I haven't taken. I used to always take it when I needed it, but because I stopped taking it, I forgot about it. But then I found the bottle again, and it really does help relieve the pain and the bloating. Because I was heading out over to the cake shop, going to get my weekly supply of a pie and a cake. And yes, even though this was playing up, I was still going to get my pie, because the pie has never affected me. It is really weird with IBS, especially with me. It can hit me anytime. As I said, I feel that it's my anxiety that actually starts it off. Because I'm off volunteering at the moment, because until I get this on track, but I'm pretty sure that once I get back to it, it might start up again, because of my anxiety is what they reckon. Anxiety and stress can bring it on, and I feel in my situation that is the problem. I see the dietitian next Friday, so I will actually find out more about it. And because of the time that it's 9:15 my appointment, and to catch a bus there, I would have to catch the 8:05 bus to get there and hang around for an hour. So I'm going to have to catch a cab, catch a taxi to go there. But that's okay. It's not very far, so it's only down around. It's too far to walk. Hopefully it's a nice sunny day, so that I can actually see how it go. Might walk down to the beach, and just enjoy the day out. I'll probably take Garfield with me, and just walk. Just have a look around and whatever. This one's always sleeping, aren't you? Yeah, she's beautiful. She's got long fingers. Yeah. IBS is a pain. I mean, it is a pain. And I feel that I know the bloating and that part of it didn't actually start till pains. That was earlier this year. Was it last year? I think it was. But I know I've had problems with my bowels and the runs for a long time. I just thought it was something I ate. I used to eat my favourite bubby biscuits, my milk Arab biscuits, and it would affect us. So I stopped eating those. But I don't know. I don't know. It's, as I said, it's hit and miss. I think I said last week that I can have run to the toilet and got to run there quick to get there. And sometimes when I want to go, I get there and I think, okay, take your time. I got all day. But running to the toilet, I haven't done that for a while, and it has been really good. Sometimes I think I'm going, is this it? I said, no, it's not nothing. It's just a fart. And that's one thing I used to be scared about, farting, in case it was something else. And yeah, but it's a beautiful weather. I am feeling good. How do you like my hair? I know growing up, I always had a kink of a curl in my hair. And how I get this is when I wash my hair over night time, I flick it back and it stays there the next day, maybe because the kink is still in there somewhere. And I know if I have a shower right before I go to bed and I do this, I wake up in the morning and this is all over the place. But last night it was a bit later staying up because I'm watching an Aussie show called Wentworth, and it is really good. I am so enjoying it. It's like it's a remake of a show from years ago called Prisoner. And I'm watching it on Soap Today. It's SOAP 2, number 2 day. It is a really good show. I've just finished season 3. I wanted to finish season 3 before I went to bed. So once I'm done editing this and get this together, I'll just start watching that again. What else have I got here? Oh yeah, it's something else I want to touch on is my essential tremors. I think I've done a video talked about this before. My essential tremors is actually, essential tremors is hereditary. And I know that I can remember my great-grandmother. She used to come up every year. I know I went down there in, I think it was 1975. I went down to Sydney with my grandparents because Nana and Pop used to go to Sydney once a year. Of course, they get the free train travel, which I get now. I can have 2 return train travel. Doesn't cost me a cent anywhere in New South Wales. So my great-grandmother, she was my grandfather's mother, which was my father on my father's side. Oh, excuse me. And she had the tremors. Excuse me. Much so that her head was saying, going up all the time, you know, going all this, that was continuous. That's all I remember. And also she had the voice, and the effects of essential tremors affects every part of your body. I know my head is not as bad. I think anxiety can actually make it worse as well. I'm not really bad. My hands, I'm trying to think back when I cannot remember when I started the shakes, but I can remember one Christmas I was pouring a drink, and of course I was shaking. Of course my dominant hand, my left hand, that's my dominant hand, because shaking all the time. And I was pouring a drink, and my sister-in-law noticed that I was shaking. She mentioned, oh, that my brother had it, and since I've got it, it can't be too bad, you know. But so that he had it, Dad had it. I know at least one of my sisters have got it. I don't know how many others have it, but it actually comes down. It's in the bloodline. It's hereditary, and there's nothing that can be done about it. People think it's Parkinson's, It's not Parkinson's. With Parkinson's, you can get medication for Parkinson's that becomes prescribed for you by your doctor, that as far as I know. But because where I volunteered, there are clients there that have Parkinson's and they're on medication. That's all I know. And but for essential tremors, I was told once that a beta blocker, which is a blood pressure thing, is supposed to help with essential tremors. But I'm not that bad. I know it actually started in my legs. I can sit down, depends on how I'm sitting, my legs will shake. When I had my last when I had my last blood taken, blood sample, blood test, I was sitting there and my legs were shaking. When I went to the doctor's the other week, he was showing me meditation. I was sitting there and my legs were shaking. And I got to try to hold them together. I know when I'm at my volunteering, we're sitting down doing exercises, my legs shake. And I feel like that sometimes when I'm walking, I'm feeling that, because sometimes I don't wobble a lot, but I sometimes don't walk straight, and I'm putting it down to my tremors. But it's not bad. I'm not that bad. I can still do things. It doesn't seem has gotten worse. My head goes this way. When I get the shakes up, my head, I go that way. They're not as bad. I think because I had that time off from volunteering, I think my glasses are there. Are you there? I can still see something. It's just blurry. I had a time of volunteering. I didn't notice my hands as not as bad as I have. As I said, I don't know how many of my siblings have it. I said, I know 1, 2, a brother and a sister, as far as I know, have it, because I'm one of 9. So it's hit and miss as who actually has this essential tremors in the family. It doesn't hit everybody. And there is a group on Facebook, oh, that's better, for essential tremors, and there are, excuse me, there are babies that you can actually be born with them. You can actually be born with the shakes. You get little kids can have it. I might have had it when I was younger, but probably didn't know anything. You know, I don't remember that far back. Got tickle in the throat. So as I said, kids can actually have it, and some parents feel terrible that they've actually passed it on to their kids, especially when they're at such a young age, and as they get older, it gets worse. And I'm okay with it, you know. It doesn't worry me. I don't do a lot of writing, but when I do, it's absolutely shocking. When I get my medication, we don't have to sign for it anymore. The only time I do any writing, now I'm burping, is when I go to volunteer. We've got to sign a signing book. We've got to put the date and the time and all that. Otherwise, I don't do any writing at all. I don't, which is bad, because you lose it. I think that what makes it so hard is that kids growing up today, how much writing do they have to do? If they've got any pen pals, do they have pen pals these days? And probably not called pen pals, it's probably called email pals, because they email each other and they get it straight away, so there's no actually writing involved. And maybe that should be brought back, because if you can't write, They're probably taught it in school. They're taught running, writing in school and printing and all that. But as you get older, it's everything's done on computer. And it's sad, really. Pen pals. Do kids have pen pal these days? As I said, everything's on the net. They can view on the net like I am now. You can actually, there's a thing called Zoom where families zoom into each other so they can see each other and different things. But going back, let me see, back to the 70s, there was nothing. There was computers, but not like we have today. There would have been these great big machines in a room to operate an office or something. And now they've got these little things. Computers, I didn't get my first computer 1999, 1998, around the late 90s is when I got my first computer. And I can remember the hard drive had 3 gigabytes. 3 gigabytes. Oh my God. And I think back to the size I had. I actually had a computer, not a laptop. I had the computer with a tower and that. And let me see. Yeah, I got the laptop when I was, my first laptop when I was in Mooloolaba. So that was like 13 years ago. I've been in COFs 12 years, so it's been 13, 14 years ago. But I also did have when I moved to Mooloolaba, I had actually had the computer with the tower and that. But computers have gone such a long way to not just computers, but the internet. You know, it is amazing how far it's gone. Look at YouTube going. Look at anybody, anywhere in this world can do what I'm doing, create a video for all these people out there to view. And it's out there. Yes, I am putting myself out there. But you know what? I'm not saying anything that I feel is going to hurt me, because I am speaking the truth. I am speaking everything that I say on my channels is the truth. Everything I tell you, everything about me. I'm like, I got IBS. I got essential tremors. I'm crazy. I have a mental illness. I have anxiety, you know, depression, borderline personality disorder. You know, it's crazy. And I've been bullied. I've been called names like everybody else. But at the moment, you know, I am feeling good. And I'm in a good place. Yeah, you know, I'm happy with what I'm doing with my life. I'm happy at the moment where I am in my life. I'm happy that I've been able to do what I've been doing the last 2 years mainly. Yeah, I've been doing videos since I think it was March 2 years ago, 2008, which is just after I moved, when I really got into doing videos and sharing my life here on YouTube and sharing my babies and everything. And yes, I love where I live. I think I'll probably stay here till whenever, because to find a place that actually has 2 bedrooms, it's hard. There's nothing going in Coffs Harbour at the moment. I know when I watch a country practice, I'd be nice to live in a town that was like that, where in the country you could walk everywhere and not worried, and it would be so amazing to live there. But then the country practice was filled in in a little town called, a fictional town, no such town, called Wandon Valley. And I've just finished the 8th season of it. That's why I'm now on to Wentworth. I'm loving Wentworth. I am loving it. Introduce you to another baby. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. We can't say that word anymore. we'll get Lily. Lily. I don't change my babies much, but that's okay. I still enjoy them. This is Lily. She was created by, I can't remember, but her kit name is Lil Treasure, Lil Treasure. I cannot remember who actually created the sculpt of this, but I've actually got it on my computer, so I know it's there for when I get all my babies. And I counted up my babies the other day, and now I've got 2 coming. Oh, I didn't count Garfield. Sorry, Garfield. I didn't realise. You look around, you think, no, you haven't got that many. You know, I haven't got many, you know. But I've got little ones, I've got tiny ones. Oh, I just remembered I didn't count my 2 tiny 5-inch Behringer babies. That really brings it up. Let's just say I'm in the early 30s. Once I get my one from Jackie and my special baby, that will be it. Because I'm running out of room. I had a inspection on Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. Let me see. I think it was Wednesday. Was it Thursday? No, it was Wednesday. Days go so fast. I had, like the real estate, got to come do an inspection. They haven't been here for a while. They've seen my new baby, Harry. For some reason I go and call him Frank, but it's Harry. And I showed her Sally, how beautiful Sally. Showed all my babies. She said, because they haven't been here. They haven't done, no one, who has been here? Only one of them. Yes, only one has been, but the one who came around the other day, she hasn't been here for a while, and to see all my babies, they love them. They think they're amazing, you know? And this is all I get. Everybody is amazed at my babies, and it makes me feel good that people, even people I don't know, are amazed, or that there's only one person that thinks they're creepy. One. When I showed her the photo of my special baby, she still thinks it's creepy. I don't know why, but everybody else does. I know one lady, I haven't been at Target for a while. She didn't really like Garfield, but everybody loves Garfield. Even people in the street, when I take Garfield with me sometimes, they think he's so cute. You know, they think some think he's real. And it's just not just women, it's men, different ages. They think it is these artists do such an amazing job. And I feel so great, so lucky to be part of this amazing community. And in saying that, with this Reborn Halloween costume ball coming up in the Reborn community, I think this is what we need. Everybody get together and enjoy everything. Everybody be friends with each other. Everybody spread the love and the joy that we get from having these beautiful creations. So in saying that, head over to Stranger's Nursery. I will put the link to the video that tells you all about the ball in the description, and just go and have a look. You know, I might put it up here. I might do both. There's something else I was going to put up there. Oh, what was I going to put up there? I cannot remember. I was going to put something up there as well. I don't know. I can't. I have to watch the video to find out what it was. Oh, my brain. Because Lily. Well, I called her Lily because it came from the kit name. Because Lily was my second baby I adopted. So I remember that. I remember she arrived with little Minnie Mouse, and they arrived. This is actually the dress she arrived in. She's back into it. I'm going to start, as I said, it's starting to get warm, so I'm going to start changing my babies back into their shorts or whatever I can find for beautiful weather. This weather is amazing. I mean, I think we didn't actually have a winter, and they come into this beautiful weather is amazing, aren't they? What else I got? Oh, now this is something. This is something on YouTube I've watched. It is called History Cold Case. You know, there is a show on TV called Cold Case. Well, this one goes back even further. I mean, it goes way back even further, as back. They actually do cold cases on bones. They find people's bones, the skeleton, and they try and work out the area, that they work out what the person looked like. And the first one I watched, there was this woman, well, it was a skeleton, and it had 3 babies lying around her. 3. And there was one up near her head, one underneath the skeleton, and one just outside. And what they reckon she died from was, they reckon she was having triplets and didn't know it. And the one underneath her was actually still inside her when she died. So I reckon she died from a breech birth. And they went through all this, and it is such amazing. It is called History Cold Case. And they go through all these bones, and it is amazing. I can't remember the name of the channel, but when I seen it, I just put it in the search bar, History Cold Case, and it brought up all these things. And now, because I've watched a couple, they keep popping up when I log into YouTube, and they are amazing. So if you want to delve into some really good history, there was the last one I watched was, there was actually these bones in a well. They don't know how they got in there or anything, all these bones. And I think it was this one, because they do DNA testing and all that. And they, especially with the mum and the 3 babies, yes, the 2 babies that were nearer to her were her babies, because from DNA they could get DNA testing. But the one up near her head, they couldn't get DNA testing. There was a man there as well, a man, another adult skeleton, and they couldn't get DNA from there to find out if it was a family, but they reckon it probably was a family. And probably the malnutrition, and he wasn't, because the mum died, there was no one to feed him. And it's sad. But I keep, when I was watching that one, I think, is there anyone from them alive today who is like a descendant, like of that woman's siblings or whatever, that are still, that comes down the line? Even the ones that were in the well, could they find DNA connected with people who are still alive today? It is amazing. And with the babies, I can still see they actually had the size of their vertebrae were very tiny. They reckon they were like, remember that game you used to play, Knuckles, where you throw this corn? They reckon the size of the vertebrae was so tiny in these babies was amazing. And it's sad that these babies never had a chance to live, to grow up. But that's just life. She wouldn't have known she was probably carrying triplets, wouldn't have known that 3rd baby was a breech, and which ended up killing her. We think, yeah, it's sad. The technology today with pregnant women is amazing. They can test for anything, you know. especially when it comes to Down syndrome, any genetic things they can test for. And it is so amazing. Technology has come so far. With IVF, it is amazing. But one thing in IVF, which I hope never comes in, is that when the people, they can choose the sex of the baby if they're having IVF, and if they can test the fetuses while they're still in the tube to see if they're male or female. And oh, I'm sorry, I want a girl, I don't want a boy, just give me the girl. I hope that never happens, because if we need more baby, people reckon the world is overpopulated. We are not overpopulated. We are not overpopulated. Australia is not overpopulated because, yes, everyone heads to the seaside. We have got, you can't live in the centre of Australia really because it's dry and desert, but they do. But we are not overpopulated. I remember at school, people are saying, we're overpopulated. The teacher said, look out there, we're not overpopulated. We've got a field out there. It's crazy. And what's going on in the world today with this virus, it is amazing. And speaking of that, when I went to the doctor on, when did I go? I went one day. Was it Friday before last? I think it was. I think Monday. Was it Monday? I can't. No. Yeah, it was Monday. sorry. It was Monday after I had to go see the nurse because she was going right up the care plan to go see a dietitian. And you see, my appointment for her was 2:15. And when I go, I've got to wear a mask. So I was there. I'm always there early. I was there at 2 o'clock. Before I walk in, on went the mask. So I didn't. That was 2 o'clock. It was about 3:30 till I walked out of the surgery, and I could take my mask off. I don't know why she was late, because my appointment was 2:15, and I was there early. I don't think I got into her till 2:30. She was really nice because I took little Bede with me out for a trip, and people, especially ones there who've never seen him, they were amazed. And that amazed. I know when I waiting, then when the nurse came out, she had to take my temperature. My temperature was normal, which was good. And I think I was in there for about half an hour doing up that, and she had to weigh me and take my, I had a feeling how much I weighed. Also take my measurement of my waist and everything in my height. I'm just a little bit shorter than I thought, just a tad. I reckon as you get old, you shrink. I don't want to shrink. Meaning shrink means to go out. I don't want to. I want to go up. No, I don't. I don't want to be any taller than what I am. Who else we got here? Oh, little Joy. Yeah, don't remember. Garfield is here. He is here. We've got Joy. We know Joy is another one of my special babies, because Joy is for my mum. Got a sniffle. I think I got a booger. Joy was named for my mum, which when I went over to, as you all know, good watching, turn it down there. I got her from the Adelaide Reborn doll show. So that's coming up 2 years next month. Wow. And I know when I picked her up, I asked what the kit name was, and they said Joy. I thought, that's it. You know, this is Joy. She had to be Joy because my mum's second name was Joyce. So this one, it's like she had to be mine. And this lady was this little baby was created by the same lady who created Harry. That's why I am, Harry's bum has really got a lot. I mean, it's completely, I think Harry is actually waiting. He is I actually weighed him in pounds. He is 3.4 pounds, and he is I think he's 16 inches, so he's a preemie. And for him to be that weight, I think, I'm not quite sure how much this baby weighs. There, she is so cute. Look at that. I know the sculptor of this was Samantha Gregory, who was actually at the Reborn doll show there. And when I change her, I will show you that she has got her butt signed by Samantha. She's cute. I think I've talked about everything I wanted to talk about. Yes. E.T., yeah, I know one of my beautiful subs out there. Joanne, she does have the shakes in her video I watched yesterday. She said he had the shakes, and the one thing, Joanne, don't worry about it. Because it's nothing that you did that caused this. I don't know if it is actually ET, which is essential tremors, or it's what you said your mother had. But, you know, find out what it is for sure and just accept it. I was watching an episode of a country practice the other day, and this one girl on there, she is asthmatic, and this kids at school were teasing her because she's asthmatic. You have to have this puffer, and that reminded me of when I was diagnosed with asthma back in 1989. And I remember if I was out shopping somewhere, I would actually go onto the toilets and use it. I was a bit, what do you say? Doing it out in public was something I just felt, because I'd never seen anyone else do it. And so I used to go to the toilet and do it. And I got to go to the toilet, or most of the time I was by myself anyway, and I would actually do it in the toilet. I felt maybe embarrassed, I think. I don't know what it was to actually have to use this. But in the end, it got to the stage where, yes, I've got to use it. Yes, I had to use it so I can breathe properly. And nothing, but I outgrew asthma. It's just something that I know once I had it when I moved here, but then I noticed that I actually wasn't using it, because I was actually using Becotide every morning. I was using Ventolin all the time. No, I think morning, whatever, when I needed it. And when I changed doctors when I was in Kingscliff, I was told that if I kept using Ventolin, my lungs would be like a smoker's lungs. So then they put me on the Becotide, which is actually a preventer. I still had the Ventolin for relieving it, but Becotide is a preventer to help it. But as I said, I grew out of it. I just felt I didn't need it anymore. And I went to the doctor about it. He said, I haven't used it. So he listened to my lungs. My lungs are all clear. So it seems like I grew out of it. So 87 till about 87, 13, that's 87, 2000, well, when I come here, 2008, maybe about 20 years I had it for. And I can remember not long after I was diagnosed, it was playing up. And my father said, go outside and get some fresh air. As if fresh air would help with asthmatics. It doesn't. I think it was an infection on my lungs or my chest or something. I don't know what it was. Then another time I would talk about it, and he actually said that his grandfather was an asthmatic. So I'm not quite sure what he died of. But he died in, was it him? Yeah, his grandfather. He died, his dad's grandfather died in 1931. I think he was almost blind. I can remember seeing a photo of Pop and this man on the farm. But it couldn't have been his father, because Nana and Pop didn't go to the farm until the late 1960s. So I don't know who it could have been. I can still see this photo. I know I've got one photo of Pop when he was on the farm, but this is probably with Mum's photos wherever they are. I don't know where they are. But I know at one stage I did have, next thing you know, they disappeared. Like everything else I had, it disappeared and someone else took it, thinking, oh no, it's mine. That happened. I can remember my great auntie Thelma. She was my grandfather's half siblings, and she gave me Vic's, her half brother's, war medals, because she knew I was in the family history, so she gave them to me. Then at one stage, someone wanted them. I couldn't find them. Then I found out that I don't know how they got them, but they were given to me. Found out this one sister had them. She had them, and when I rang her saying, I'm sorry, but they were given to me, I said, Thelma gave them to me, and she joked about it. And then I rang Dad. And of course, Dad said, as far as he knew, them medals have been in the house since Vic died, which was wrong. Vic died in 1971, and this was long after that, when Thelma actually gave me these medals. And of course, but they can have them. I know for sure that they were given to me. And when I was at the nurse the other day, we were talking, she said about family. I said, she said, where are you in the family? I said, I'm the middle one of 9. And she said, oh, the middle one is the one who's always seems to be left out, does want attention, and they don't get it. And this is what I feel. Yes, they were given to me, but it's like they weren't. I don't lie. It's one thing I can tell you, I don't lie, but my family does. I don't know why. As I said, yes, I always felt I was the odd one out. I always felt, when I was growing up, I felt like I was adopted. I had this feeling I was adopted. I didn't actually say that. I did say it aloud once, but when I said this to a group in my first healing week, telling me about your feelings, I said I felt like I was growing up, I was adopted. And everyone who's gone through childhood trauma, they said they feel the same way. And I always thought I was the black sheep of the family. No, I'm not the black sheep. I'm the rainbow sheep. I'm the best sheep of the family. I'm the person who, I'll never put anyone down. I never put anyone down in my family because of something, because of who they are in that. And I don't believe that. I do wish that our family were a closer-knit family, but it's crazy. But I know I'm not the only family person in this world who comes from a dysfunctional family. I'm not the only one. Then they reckon large families are close. They're not. I can believe that. They are not close. Because there's always some bitch in the family somewhere. I know there's more than one. But there's only one of my siblings who knows me outside of the family. And that is because we did a couple of courses together, and she got to see me the way others see me, you know. And I think, and she was when I was diagnosed with cancer, early stage of cancer. She was the only one who rang me to find out what was going on, you know. And no one else thought about it, but she rang me. And she did tell me something about my father and how he was concerned about another sibling with cancer than he was with her, and she died from it. And this sister, she actually had to go home because she needed help. She had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. She was going through treatment. She living by herself, I think, at the time, and she needed to go home so she get help and support. But she wasn't welcomed there by one sibling. One sibling did not welcome her at home because it was like, you know, it's her home. No one's going to come and live there. But, you know, this one sibling talk about who did not welcome her home, did the same to me when I went home the last time, did not want me there. And honestly, she also has a mental health issue, but she will not admit it because she doesn't think she's crazy, but she is. What person runs after another person who's got a hat on, asking her, did she have cancer? What kind of person does that? I think it's crazy. Oh, I'm laughing about what the same. Oh, because the same sibling used to chase this person around this shop to talk to her, and she was trying to get away from it until she did it to another person. This person told her where to get. So, yes, I know what I'm saying is only hearsay, but I do believe what this person told me is the truth. I know what this person is like. She is crazy. I remember in high school, I'd be with my friends talking, and she'd come and give me a whack on the back and take off. I thought, she was crazy. I don't know what kind of person does that. I don't know. Little Sally said, sorry, Sally, joy, 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 down in my heart, down in my heart, down in my heart. I got joy, 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 down in. Now we've got to go to the other boy. Oh, pardon what? Excuse me. Who's coming now? Yes, little Garfield. Hello. I don't know if I've got much to talk about. What I talk about the Halloween costume ball. If you want to enter it, want to see what's going on, as I said, click on the link. I'll actually put the link up here somewhere so that it's there. And life can be a pain sometimes. And we got to get through each day as best we can. And those of us who have a mental illness, just sometimes it takes a bit of effort to do it. And it's crazy. I'm not blaming anyone for my mental illness, although some people think I am, but I'm not. It's just what happened. And for my tremors, I can't blame anyone from that. But it's in. Ma had it. Ma died in 1983. She was a few months off being 100. I'm sitting here and I'm shaking now. I can feel my body shaking. I'll stop for a minute. I can feel my body shaking. Actually, my whole body can shake. I'll stop. Can you see Garfield moving? Well, that's because I'm shaking. But if I sit back like this, I'm not. I know I used to cross my legs or something and one would shake, and I just thought it was because I had my legs crossed. But It's not. It's because of the essential tremors. As I said, it's hereditary, and there's nothing I can do about it, and there's nothing, I don't blame anyone. It's just, it's happened. It's just like any other illness a person gets. There's nothing you can blame about it. And we just got to live each day as best as we can. And sometimes I forget that I have essential tremors until I'm somewhere and it starts. But I'm pretty sure it's getting to my, when I walk, because sometimes I feel like I jolt a little to the left, whatever. I'm pretty sure, I think that's what it is. But I'm okay. It gets to the stage where I couldn't do. No, I'm going to do video as long as I am able, as long as I'm on this earth and beyond. And I love doing my videos, especially Sunday chat, because it gives me something to talk to. And when I was at the doctor's the week before, I think it was it on the Friday, I got in early and we talked, and it was like great, because it's like I was doing face to face. I was actually talking to someone, and he was talking back. So it was I was actually interacting with someone, and I left feeling really good because of this. It was the same when I was there on Monday. I went to speaking to the nurse, speaking to her about everything. I told her I've always had a weight problem. I told her I was always put down by siblings because of my weight. This family are the worst, where everyone I have met, they accept me because of who I am. They know the kind of person that I am, and you know, but my family siblings don't know the kind of person that I am. They even judge me because of what I say on my channel here, but it doesn't worry me, because I know what I'm saying is the truth, and I don't like liars. And so everybody, wherever you are in this beautiful world, enjoy each day as it comes, because you never know when tomorrow will be your last. And one thing is that I'm not scared of death. I am scared of dying. I don't know how I'm going to get to the death part. That is it. But I am not scared of death. I'm not scared of the other side. I know, because there is somewhere after this. Death is just another part of living. That's all I'm saying. And I know that when I die, I will go meet those that have passed on before me. I know that when the time comes when I do die, that someone from my past who have died will come and greet me and take me over, show me the way to go. And you know, but I'm hoping not for a while yet. My life is not finished. I've still got a lot to do with my life, and I'm still enjoying life. I'm still enjoying doing my videos that I do. I still enjoy the sunshine that we have on this beautiful earth. I still enjoy going shopping. I still enjoy my potato pie. It's crazy. I'm still enjoying people. I'm still enjoying being a part of this beautiful community. As I said, with this Halloween costume ball that's going on, it will bring, I'm not going to enter it because I don't do Halloween. But it's not that I'm against Halloween, but because I just don't do it. It's not an Australian thing really, but it's slowly coming in. But it's actually an Irish thing. That's what I was going to put up. My video I did last year on Halloween and All Saints Day. That it will be coming up somewhere in the video. I remembered. I knew I would. I got to make note of that. So wherever you are in this beautiful, have a beautiful day, and accept yourself for who you are. Whether you have a mental illness, I understand. If you have something else that is wrong, that feel it gets you down, remember that that doesn't make you the person who you are. That is only part of who you are. And accept you, accept your flaws, accept your shakes, accept whatever there is about you, accept yourself. I think once you accept yourself, we love you for who you are. We love our reborns. We all love watching your videos. No matter who you identify. I'm a person who I don't give a damn about your colour, your religion, who you vote for. I don't care. That's yours. The colour of your skin, will you identify as gay, straight, bi, trans, whatever. Be who you are, because you cannot be anyone else but who you are. Can we? No, and Garfield agrees, don't you? Yeah. So this is going on for an hour. As I said, I would put any links I spoke about either in the description or up here. I have to watch. Yeah. So I'm getting good at doing the little things. Things different. I'm trying to find something about my background, something that's, I don't know, I've got to find something different. And yes, so we will see you in my next video, which will be, I've got to change Sally into a new outfit, don't we? Yeah. He wants to see Sally in a new outfit. I want to see Sally in a new outfit. I know you all want to see Sally in a new outfit. I will do it when I do it. Oh yeah, I didn't forget this. I'm going for a skin check in a couple of weeks, because I noticed this spot. See it there? Come up. I didn't know what it was. I started putting pawpaw ointment on it, but it still hasn't gone away, so I'm going to get that checked out. And I haven't had a skin check in a long time. So that's on, I'm not quite sure what date that is. I think it's a couple of weeks, 2.5 weeks or something. So yes, so this is not a real long one. Thank you to all who have come to this part, because you have seen Garfield. And enjoy your day. Enjoy your life. Your life is what you make it. As I said, if you have something that you don't like about yourself, it is part of who you are. And it's part of what your family love you for, no matter what is wrong with you. As I said, I've got the shakes. If I sit up like this, I have the shakes, but I don't let it get to me. I know when my head starts shaking, I can stop it. But probably come a time when I won't be able to stop it. I'll be saying no all the time. But I notice it's not as bad as it used to be. It used to be really bad. When I went to Hill for Life last week, I actually brought it up saying, I have essential tremors and sometimes my head will go this way. Just be sure that I'm not saying no. So everybody, thank you for watching my videos. I'm back. Thank you. I'm back. I'm back. Guess what happened? I ran out of space. And I was just about finished anyway. I know what the problem was. I got a couple of photos on my camera. But maybe I should put it, I don't know. Anyway, what else can we say? Did I mention with essential tremors, there's actually no medication, especially for essential tremors? I was told by an RN that there is medication that they use for blood pressure. I think they're called beta blockers or something. That's supposed to help. But I am not to the stage where I need it. Hang on. I'm stopped because I can feel my body shaking. But I'm not worried about it. It's not actually hindering me in any way. And that's it. It's not hindering. doesn't affect my daily life. It doesn't stop me doing things that I want to do. And well, I've been in COPS 12 years. Who knows what happens over the next 12 years? I don't know. I don't know how long it gets to the stage where I get to where my great-grandmother was. I can remember her coming up and visit each year, her and Uncle Harry. Uncle Harry was her second husband. For some reason we just called him Uncle Harry. I have no idea. And she used to, I remember we used to hide because she'd come around and give us a kiss, a sloppery kiss. And our family was not known for kissing hello or goodbye, whatever. We used to hide, run. But it was good to know that I knew my great-grandmother, and also that I knew at least one set of grandparents. And these days, these days when families break up, it's sad that when some kids aren't able to visit their grandparents because they're their fathers or the mother's grandparents, and it is sad. Kids need to know their grandparents. Even better if they have the opportunity to know their great-grandparents. And people, I feel like they barter with the kids when there's a divorce. And I'm sorry you cannot see him, he's busy, blah, blah, blah. But when a divorce is on, that is when the kids are the ones who suffer. Yes, there's been a couple of divorces in my family, but you know what? That's none of my business. It's sad when it happens, but if people can't live together for some reason, well, why stay together? I know it's a sin in the Catholic Church to get divorced. No, but you know, even taking the pill is a sin. You cannot take the pill. But who cares? The church needs to catch up on a lot of things. As I was saying before, we were broken down and I had to go and transfer my videos over onto my computer. Well, at the moment, I've actually imported it into Movie Maker, so it's actually starting to put together while I'm doing this. So we just want to say bye, and we will see you when we see you. Not quite sure when, but same bad time, same bad channel. Remember that? Oh, Batman and Ribbon. Batman and Ribbon. Batman and Robin. Great show. And also, that's another thing. Also, where I watch Wentworth, it's got the Waltons and it's got Little House on the Prairie. But at the moment, it's hard because I can't cast it to my TV. I've got to actually have a HDMI cable connected to my laptop and TV to actually watch it. But for some reason, there's not as many ads popping up. It's a lot easier to watch. But in saying that, while I'm watching, I can't do anything on my computer. Which is a pain because I usually do. Especially when it comes to my videos. When I do my videos, I'm watching something on TV, I'm casting from my computer. And when I've got to use a HDMI cable for Wentworth, I can't. So I'm going, I don't think, I might have to go and watch something else while I'm doing it. Or while it's saving anyway. I can save it, it can be working behind while I'm watching it. So that's what we'll do, won't we? Yeah. So we will go and get this done. And I think it must be lunchtime. Grab some, what are we going for lunch today? You don't know. No, neither do I. The pie shop's not open today, is it? No. Might have to have a sanger. Oh, I could have a sausage roll, couldn't I? Might have a sanger. I haven't had this for ages. Lettuce, cheese, and Vegemite. I put ham out. I'll have it tea. I'm going to have lettuce, cheese and Vegemite. I like cheese and Vegemite, so I just add lettuce to it. Or I could have cheese, I could have jam, cheese and Vegemite. Now that is a beautiful, that's my sandwich I made up by myself. Vegemite, cheese and jam, beautiful, love it, don't we? Yeah, I had it the other day. I don't know what I'm going to do when I got to go back to gluten-free bread. I'm doing okay at the moment. You know, I'm pretty sure with my anxiety that's setting it off. As I said, it's not affecting me. It is not affecting me. I've had no, since I've stopped volunteering this time again, I've had no problems with my bowels, with nothing. It has been really good. So I'm putting it down to my anxiety is setting it off. Anxiety and stress can can affect IBS, irritable bullshit. You did not hear that. You did not hear that come out of my mouth. Did they? No, I don't say that. What do I know? See, Garfield only tells the truth, don't you? Yeah. So I might go get this started going, grab my yummy sandwich and a cup of tea out of my favourite mug, and we will see you next time. So everybody, accept you for who you are. Everybody in this world has some kind of faults. I've got a few. I've got my mental illness. I've got my essential tremors. That's it. But I'm not blaming anyone for anything that is wrong with me. There's no need to blame me. I just accept me, warts and all. Actually, I don't have any warts. The guy, no, he burned them all off. But I accept myself who I am. I accept people for who they are. As long as you accept me, respect me, I will do the same. If you don't respect me, if you don't, whatever, you're the one with the problem. Sorry, but that's why I look at it. We've got to look after ourselves in these times, and who else but ourselves? You know, life is too short to live with grudges against people. If you don't like a person, stay away from that person, because I do. I stay away from a lot of them. And yes, that's the way it is. We've got to make sure that we are keeping sane, if as much as possible, that we are being true to ourselves, that we are being the best person that we can be. As I said, I shake. I got a mental illness. But you know what? It is who I am. And that is all I can say. Accept you for who you are, no matter what it is. You're all beautiful. You're all beautiful people. Not everyone. There are certain people. But those who are subscribed to my channel, those of you who watch my videos, you are all beautiful. Yes, you may have flaws. There may be something wrong with you, that you do not like about yourself. But you know what? But remember, it's part of who you are. That is it. It is hard. People put us down for a little thing, and sometimes it really goes to a heart in what they do. But there are times when people have said things on different things, and if I wasn't in such a good place, things could have been made worse for me. It's up to us to get us into our happy place. And maybe we'll get in a happy place like in Peter Pan. Find your happy place and you can fly. Although we can't fly, but we find our happy place, we feel good about ourselves. Maybe that's what Peter Pan was saying. Find your happy place. Make yourself feel good about yourself. Now, Everyone must have something about themselves that they don't like. If something that you don't like, you try and find something about yourself that you do like. You know, every video I watch on the Reborn community, I give it a thumbs up because I like doing that, helping with the Reborn community. We've got to get a positive vibes back into, I think everything is going great. Show the love, spread the love of Reborn. That is what we are there for. I got an itchy eye. So I will see you in my next video. Remember, take care of yourselves. Love yourself for who you are. Flaws and all. I won't say warts because I got none. I have got flaws. Everybody has something about them that they don't like. But as I said before, you don't like it, but it's part of who you are. If there's something, maybe we should do that. Is there something about yourself that you do not like? Maybe if you feel up to it, telling us. Because we can't see it from this side, but you can see it from inside you. And I accept you all for who you are, no matter what. As I said, I don't care who you vote for. I don't care your religion. I don't care what you identify as in your sexuality. You know, it doesn't worry me. All respect you, respect me, I'll respect you. Share everything, you know. I know at the moment you've got a big thing. I'm not going to talk about who it is, but I don't. People say, I support this person, I support that person. You know who I support? Me. I support me. And I don't give a damn about what's going on in the world. I don't listen to the news. I don't watch the news. I don't think I want to know what is going on. It's bad enough as it is. If I watch the news, it's something that comes up on my phone. If it's or on YouTube, there's something there comes up, oh, I might watch that. That is the only news I get. I don't need any more. The news is too depressing. There's nothing good on the news. If there is, it's way at the end of it. So people, in saying that, we will say goodbye from my nursery and to yours. Have a great day. Do one thing a day that makes you happy. Even just hugging your Reborn. Do something that makes you happy. Go and sit in the sun if you are able. Do something that makes you happy. Even saying one a day. Think about your good. If there is something bad you don't like, as I said, think about something that you do like about yourself. Or if you've got a partner, maybe ask them what they like about you. Because, you know, try and lift yourself up and don't think about the bad things. I know I do sometimes. My weight, I do, but I don't dwell on it. You know, I've had a weight problem my whole life, and I've lost weight, and I've gained weight, and I've lost weight, and I gained weight, and I've done the yo-yo, and I've tried different times over the last 12 months to get back on track, and sometimes I think I'm on the right track to losing, and something happens, and I get off it. But you know what? Even on Friday, I didn't really want a pie. But I went and got a pie. And I got a pineapple tart and a donut. Yum. Too much. So everybody, take care of yourselves. You are good people. I believe you are all good people out there in this beautiful. There are some bad people in this Reborn community, but I stay away from them. So having this Reborn costume ball will bring back the love and the strength in the community. Bring us all together as one. We need this. So everybody, if you want to get into this Reborn Halloween costume ball, nick it over to the Strange Nursery and have a look at the video, which I'll put down there and I'll put up there. And people, have a good day. It can be hard. It can be hard. So just, I'm here for you. If you want to reach out, you got my email, reach out to me. I'm here to whatever. If you feel like you want something, someone to talk to, my email is there in the description. Email me if you just want to tell me something. You know I'm here for you. You know I go through bad times. You know I've got problems. Everybody has. But if you feel like there's no one you can talk to, reach out. I'm here. So everybody, have a good day. Take care of yourselves and spreading the love and the joy and the amazing things that we have for our reborns. That is what we are here for, everybody. So goodbye. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care. Okay? Bye.